is finally the end of our meetup, and I hope you had a great time because I surely did. We didn't have more technical problems, I think, throughout the day. So I'm going to show a couple of slides that were meant to be shown on the welcome, but we had to skip through very quickly. I would like to thank again my co-chair, Perna Munoz, online services, for plan this event. I'd like to also thank Roxanne Paulson for volunteering her Zoom account to run one of the rooms. So thank you very much. Also, Jared, thank you for being our tech support, last minute support. So I really appreciate you. We also want to thank our home offices, the SMU Center for Teaching Excellence, and online production services. We had their logos at the beginning, and I would have shown them if it was possible. But yeah, we had technical issues. Never mind. So I would like to, here, before I go to John, because I want to share how we're going to stay connected after this. But I would like to thank all of the presenters for sharing your knowledge and volunteering your time, because we had to pay for the building. We didn't have money to give away this year, but I would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The sessions were incredible, so that's great. And thank you for the attendees, whether you were here in person or online. We appreciate how you engaged with our presenters, and it contributed to the conversation. As you have seen our program, there is a link to feedback. If you go into the homepage, I have made some changes to the program. So remember the attendee makeup for the event that I was going to share? I put the link to that thing in there so you can see where our folks are coming from. And as you go into the app, see the feedback form, I'll welcome John to the stage to share with us how we're going to stay connected after this meeting. So John Kazaa from MCC.
So I want to thank Addy and her team because they did a great job hosting. Um, I am by no means. We this was this is kind of an idea that was created at a conference with Shereen and your team, and I think Brad and my team, and Brad from College of the Mainland. And so I'm glad it's kind of grown outside of us because we wanted it to grow. But we're continuing to kind of grow this, and so I think it's the LinkedIn page is one way we're kind of networking. We started as a Discord group, which are like, what's Discord? I don't know how to use it. So LinkedIn was our next step, but I want to thank D2L and Brightspace, and they're still hands off. They're not like we're sponsoring and stuff, but they are helping with we use them for our LMS, and they are partnering with us to help. They given a show mainly, or I guess an instance to host the network on in the future, and so we're going to be able to create courses there. So if you're interested in that, that'd be a great place to do it because we want to have more like webinars and more things that we can do throughout the year other than the Instructional Design Network conference. So I wanted to have it ready by now, but I hadn't had time to work on it, but we are working on that. We'll get that out to y'all in the future so we can also stay connected there. Also, it's a little more versatile than the LinkedIn network where we can share resources. So look out for an email on that and connect. And if you're interested in maybe putting like a short course together or doing some webinars in the future, we can talk about that and how we can kind of share our knowledge and our info there. But that's coming. So I appreciate you letting me speak on that. But yeah, thank you. I will say also just to add, Shireen next year at is going to host the next one. So next year we try to aim to keep this a free event, and so that way also appreciate SMU for hosting and your sponsors for paying because they provide the food, they provided the space, and Baylor did it, or we did it the first year, and we've kind of tried to do that. So Shireen, I hope that's going to continue. That's a plan. Okay. But we will be looking for other institutions to host in the future. So if your institution wants to host, let us know and we can kind of start planning that out. So we can kind of just keep it rolling every year. But yeah, well, we'll help you as much as you can. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and I'll turn it back over to Adam. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the feedback survey has a link if you would like to volunteer your institution. You can just put it there and we'll know. And also the feedback form, we'll make sure that the presenters receive the feedback that you submit over there. So just use that. It's online, folks. You access to that through the app. So we're officially wrapping up. It is exactly 3 p.m. Look at us. Look at us. Check it out. That is on time with technical issues, but on time. Is our time here at the conference, but it's not the end of your time at SMU. We have can't put as hot as he double talked outside, but at the same time, you can take us try to explore a little bit. We have a museum that it is like one of the largest collections of Spanish art outside of Spain. If you would like to venture out and go over there, it's wonderful. If you're feeling presidential, you can go to the George W. Bush Presidential Library. It closes at 5, but it's actually pretty awesome. There's some really interactive exhibits there. Highly recommend. Or you can just take a stroll and pretend that you work at SMU and you're just walking around and that's fine. And for the folks online, thank you so much for your patience when we're having some technical difficulties here. My plan is to have the recordings for all of the sessions added to the program. So where the Zoom link was, my plan is to edit the videos a little bit because some of them, had a little bit of stuff in the front and the back. I'll trim those, and my plan is to have those soonish. I'll send an email out for everybody, but if you keep refreshing the app, I'll let you know in the announcements that I had in the front that the links have been added over there. But I'll keep the app up. And for the next year, people, I can even send you what John did. He sent me a copy so you can kind of see how that works. But it's really easy to use Glide. And it's free, guys. That thing is free. I'm using it for everything now. So we certainly look forward to seeing you next year. Hopefully we'll be able to go in person to the College Station or online. So yeah, thank you very much.